In living, you will find many who assert their success within this economic system, fail to understand that their success is truly an illusion if they are appointing their exaltation off of the creativity of someone else, other than themselves. They are blind to the fact that they are simply a produce of what was created and established as a necessity to maintain someone else's ideas and aspirations. A tool. They in fact do not fit into the scenario of one that has gained their freedom and therefore independence. In spite of this seemly state of stability because of the amount of money being granted within a paying wage which is considered high, and the proper use of the money earned to create a comfortable and orderly living, there is only true freedom and order if one has understood the importance of realizing what their true gift is to the earth, utilizing it to their incentive to produce and presenting something of their own work and efforts to rise beyond the realm of the system. Despite many who have thought to be of the term, made it, they have only made it as far as they have because of another allowing them to remain a part of their elaborate institutional enterprise. It is the limiting of opportunity and therefore, funds. As many will in time understand as the times are coming of where truth is spoken into the illusions that govern the minds of the occupants in this Babylonian corporation, they will come to know that they are simply a number and can be replaced at any appointed time with the stroke of a pen thrust by the heartless conclusions of a major executive order, suddenly deciding that your worth to their enterprise has no more merit. It is a fact that many who have created a life for themselves are apt to boast of what they have gained upon a materialistic status, as if the attachment of these items are a source of permanency, when there is nothing that is permanent in truth, as the death of every condition is certain. In the spiritual realm, in which rules all of humanity's endeavors, the human being's longevity is solely based upon their treatment of the next human being in whom their lives have come across. In most cases, individuals as this have come from backgrounds that carried no real moral standards, and this places everyone within their environment to think as though what they gain materialistically is an indication that they have been good people. The boasting and the showing off is revealed as not a state of a humility in which is asserted and masqueraded as being blessed, because they have been good. It reveals a fear of losing what they have, as also a rage that is rooted in them feeling that they had to struggle so hard to obtain what they have, while they have all of the material necessities, but lack peace of mind. There are tremors of fear beneath all of the boasting and the desire to remain within the field of common respectability among all of those in whom pretend as though they are the friend of the obtained. The tremors of bitterness and rage is in fact the after-effects of the struggle of having to pass through many unpleasant valleys of sacrifice and bad decisions to gain what they have. They have all of the material things, but no peace of mind. The reaction of which subconsciously rule them reveals its face in times of petty drama, of when they lack the control over a situation of another human being who will not be under the control of their wishes and desires. They fear the situation because they are not able to control it, and so they gather together all who they depend upon for their respect and therefore attention for them to obtain a security through others' sense of respectability of them because of the economic and material status, which can easily be replaced with a minute. They come to realize that there is no peace within the confines of your huge home, your good job, your admiration and pride of your children progressing, in which you feel that you are the author of, even though it took their own conscious and individual concentration and time to invest in their lives for truly themselves. You were simply the parent and was imbued by the divine to do what is necessary for your children, to make it to the door, but it is them and their own efforts and decision to walk through it, and to also be willing never to conform to the degenerating vices in which contaminate the soul of the human mind and spirit upon a structured daily basis. Tremors of fear are present inside because of the affects of your past. The past is the root of the aggression and boasting of what is contained. To understand the danger that this reveals in regards to contaminating your own longevity of what is obtained through your time working for someone else other than yourself, will never be in fact understood until one is faced with the reality that nothing is permanent inside of any Babylonian institution. Just by the sudden selling of that institution or the karma of what the owner must suffer for their own salvation determines the survival of your present state. In your response inside of the experience of existing, you are truly the one who create your own heaven and your own hell. Humility and decency is key. Time is sacred. Never make the mistake of thinking as though you know of how much of it that you have left. We live to understand one vital lesson in this journey. We come to know that no matter of how difficult that our paths ahead may appear, we come to understand that it was only fear that caused us to feel and to think that what is ahead is difficult, harmful and destructive. Our hearts and minds burn with the humility and innocence of curiosity as also the fear of not obtaining and losing. The fear has always been that which has an insecurity that it tries in all of its anxiety to covet. Fear's primary intention is to make another human being afraid to move forwards and into their own destined glory and revolutionary exaltation. The human family has been made dependent and therefore afraid of letting go of the system to dare becoming free. So, do the human being need courage? No, courage is just another coat to contain that covers the factor of fear. Courage is only the same movement of fear because it reveals its nature as its opposite. It is its brother. Understanding that you are destiny manifested implies you to know that whatever is ahead of you is also inside of you. What we are challenged with in living only is a containment of who and what we have been created to become and therefore to be. Never run from what is ahead of you. What is ahead of you is in fact you, rather of a short period of time, or not. Keep moving forwards with the creative force that is the very essence of your existence. Never fear moving ahead. Only be concerned of not moving at all. What is important is not what is written, but how what is written is causing you to act towards the rest of humanity. It truly does not matter of how humanitarian or poetic the definition of your chosen religion implies or sounds. It does not matter of what you proclaim to the earth's social environment, how much you pray, how many times you are instructed to pray because of the design and dictatorship of your religious doctrine. What is important is how you treat other human beings while being a part of something that is supposed to imbue inside of you common decency according to what gives society a better chance for its moral survival. If you are into anything that only adds to the chaos that is poisoning the human family, then you are the enemy of humanity. You are the author of your happiness. You have the key to your own happiness by way of your choosing to be so. Despite your environment, understand that your happiness or sadness is determined upon the way that you choose to respond to whatever is present in your living. You are the healer of your mind and spirit. The power lies within you, not in the reactions and actions of others towards you. What is dangerous about this is that this is an extremely common feeling for most human beings. This is a lot of people's everyday journey. The primary danger of this is to not allow what other people do with their lives affect your inner peace of mind. Your peace of mind is the root to your everyday function towards your success. As you already know, the world is not what it used to be. Things are getting worse, but you don't have to become worse with it in terms of allowing yourself to become frustrated with your life collectively. Live your life and no longer allow what others do with theirs to affect yours. Written by David Anthony Brayboy.